Hello everyone, we're back again to check what the market has for us for this new week of February the 17th to the 21st. We are quite profitable from last week's predictions we made. We only saw more of retracements and no follow up with price action in the opposite direction like we analyzed. Well, basically we've been profitable. For those who follow me and on Telegram and watch price action as we closes on a daily basis, we looked at the daily closes and saw that we still had to stay long on some of the pairs. Well, this video is for education purposes alone, and if you want to trade Forex, you need sound financial advice to stay profitable because Forex is a risky business. Now, straight away, I'm looking forward to do a very short video for this week. And let's just go straight to the business of the week. I'm looking at the pound dollar chart, weekly chart and the weekly time frame. And what I said for last week was to expect this movement upwards because we had a very bearish candle for 2 weeks ago, and as such, based on price action, I was expecting a retracement, and the retracement has happened. But I also use Elliott waves to look at price and also take targets and stop losses based on that. Now, what we have, we're looking at the weekly time frame. I'm still expecting price to go up a little further, but we should know that a break and close above 1.2975 would signal us going higher. A break and close above that. But for now, I know resistance and support zones attract price, and price is moving in favor of the resistance at 1.3104. I'm expecting price to get to that point, and we'll see a reaction around that point. But probably price could go beyond that, even to the the high. I'm talking about the high at 1.3205. I'm sorry about that. If price closes above 1.3205, that's what I'm looking at. If it closes above this point, we'll be going higher. Sorry, I was looking at the low, not the high. 1.3205. So I'm seeing I envisage price still going further high. It might do a little retracement and we'll go further high because first of all, we're still within the upper the price is heading towards the upper band of the Bollinger Band. It has closed above the middle band based on price action. But let me zoom in quickly to get what to do. Now, based on Elliott principle, I want to do something quickly. I'm looking at a fee retracement from here to this point, and I'm looking forward to price hitting this point at with 1.3189. In fact, this area, this 1.3205 area is where I'm looking forward to price getting to. This area on the daily, we have the top Bollinger Band around that area too. The top Bollinger Band is just around that area. So basically, we look forward to price getting to that area before we do before we take any sales. But basically, yeah, once price closes above that area, we'll still go higher. But I'm expecting price to go as far as that point for now. So what do we do when market opens on Monday? We place a buy stop above the high of Friday's candle. The high is at 1.3063. So you can place a 20 pip buy stop at 1.3083 and continue higher. Our exit will be at 1.3180, 300 pips. That's what. So that will be that for the pound dollar. Let's look at the next pair, the pound Canadian dollar. Looking at the same thing. In fact, we had a spot on analysis for this one last week. I looked at price hitting the support at 1.7108, and price got within that zone and took off upwards, closed even 20 pips above where we're looking at price hitting. We're looking at it hitting 1.7260. It closed above that point. Now we have a doji which is still above that area. So the same for this. I'm looking forward to price going forward to the next key level of resistance at 1.7400. So you put your buy. What you do on Monday as market opens, to put a 20 pips buy stop at 1.73. You could use the 10 pips buy stop at 1.7330 and aim for 70 pips hitting this point, 1.7000 for GBP card. Then next I'm going to look at is the dollar Canadian dollar pair. Yeah, basically looking at the top-down analysis as we've been doing all this while. I'm expecting price to come down to 1.3120. Yeah, 1.3125. That's the next key level of support. But I think we know price moves in waves, and as such, we're looking at the weekly time frame, so it will take quite some time, maybe the whole of the week or maybe 2 weeks to get to this point. We could zoom in to know what price is going to do. Now, what we have here, price has closed below this, retested, and has not closed above the 1.32750 support turned resistance. So I expect price to go further low. Let's get a target point using trend lines. Now we could see price get to 1.31, 1.3185 or 1.3190 as prices unfold for the week. I expect prices to get down that low to that point, 1.3190. Basically, price has closed at 1.3247. So we could enter, take we can place a 5 pips sell stop at 1.3230 and aim for 1.3290. Sorry, 1.3190. 1.3190. We still expect price to get to this point, but I see it coming down on a gradual basis. I see it coming down on a gradual basis. So just but, but basically we could just keep your sell stop there at 1.3230 and watch price go. I know it will go down in waves, so you could take your first take profit at 1.3170. Watch for retracements as prices will get down to this point. But our overall target for the week is 1.3125. USD JPY will be an export of analysis. We're looking at what we have here now. We're looking at we have a hammer. Yeah, we can call this a hammer at this an inverted hammer. Sorry, yeah, at this high here. We had a new high. Prices made a new low, and we got a something like an engulfing candle on a weekly level, but it didn't close above this high, and we've gotten this now. So we're expecting prices to go further down to the downside. And basically, I'm looking at price stalling at 108.90 area. Let me zoom in quickly so we look at what price is set to do. Yep. What we have here based on a let wave perspective is more like a double zigzag. So I'm expecting prices to come to this level first. Yeah, we could see prices come below this. But first of all, looking at 108.90. First of all, we place a sell stop, a 10 pip sell stop below the low. We'll place our sell stop at 109.60 and aim to reach 108.90. Of course, with all these entries we're taking, you should place your stop losses 20 pips above the high of the entry candle. 20 pips above the high of the entry candle should be your stop losses for everything we've said so far. Okay, the next we're looking at is gold. Gold. Oh, I have jumbled too many fibs here. Okay, so for gold, what am I looking at? Now, we were expecting gold to retest this lows at 1.552. Sorry, 1552. But instead, we've gotten a close above that resistance at 1574. And our moving averages are telling us we're still going to do some buying. So basically, with what we have here, I'm expecting prices to go higher, further higher. We could even test these highs at 1611. We could. It's a probability. Let's zoom in to see what looks likely to happen. What is likely to happen? Yeah, we've closed above this, so I'm expecting we could see preferably a 50% retracement of this candle. That's at 1580 or 1579 area, and we'll continue higher. First of all, first level of resistance is at so like I said, looking at this 50 pip retracement of this candle and continuing higher. The retracement should get us to 1579, 1580, but we should look forward to going long from there to hit 1589 or 1590 area. Let's zoom in to see. Good, good. Yep, just about what I was thinking. As we have a doji here. Um, Basically, we could even break towards any side of the doji, whether lower or higher. But what I want to see is a retracement down to this point, maybe preferably 1574, and look for reversal candles here to go higher. We're going long to 1589 or 1590. So basically, here what we're waiting for is this move downwards, or if we want to stay aggressive in our entry, we just place a buy stop above the high of the doji. The high is at 1585. We could place it at 1586 and wait for it to hit 1589 or 1590. That's about 50 pips. So that will be that for this week. You can follow me on Telegram and we'll look at it as market unfolds on a daily basis, because as it unfolds on a daily basis, it gives us heads up information what price is next to do on a daily close, and based on that, so most of the time we stay profitable, because we don't know what price is going to do. It does what it wants to do, but when we look at the price action on a daily basis, we can predict what the next day is going to look like. So for now, that will be that. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.